Bakes. This here's my sister Katie, who is super excited to be here.
Thrilled.
Yeah, see, she talks. And we're actually in her kitchen today because I am traveling to St. Louis to do my show, Shining, Shimmering, Splendid. Yay! And my sister just moved here. She bought a house with this very fancy kitchen. So we're going to make today pistachio cardamom lemon drizzle cake, which is a recipe from episode 1 of this season's Great British Bake Off.
We're not at all intimidated by this recipe. No.
No, we didn't have to buy many special ingredients, and
We didn't have to grind up cardamom.
No. We had a whole lot of prep. So, with that said, let's get to work. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna mix the wet ingredients and Katie's gonna mix the dry ingredients, and then we'll put them together and we'll explain what we're mixing as we go. I'm gonna start with the wet ingredients. I have here, I should note, everything is in ounces or grams, not cups. So this is 4 ounces, which is a ½ cup, of, they wanted sunflower oil. I'm using vegetable oil because compromises. So, here's my oil, ½ cup of oil. And then this is 3½ ounces or 100 grams of superfine sugar.
Also known as caster sugar, apparently.
Yeah, in Britain.
Today we learned.
So this is just a bunch of sugar, which I'm going to pour in. Let me make sure that's...
Sometimes we stop to check what's going on because we don't understand.
We're adding 3½ ounces or 100 grams of superfine sugar to my oil. And now we're just going to mix it up until it is mixed. Now the reason that they like superfine sugar as opposed to just normal granulated sugar is because apparently it dissolves much, much better. I guess a lot of professional chefs and bakers swear by it. So what we have here now is this goopy sort of sugar paste. Looks appetizing, huh? All right, to which we are going to add 2 eggs. Preferably without dropping a shell in there. Good girl, Emily.
Builds character.
I don't want to eat that kind of character. So 2 eggs plus our ground up cardamom. This was fresh cardamom that I shelled by hand, and then we don't have a spice grinder here, so we improvised as usual with a blender, and it surprisingly worked really well.
I wish you guys were here. The whole place smells like cardamom. It's like, oh, it's like cardamom air freshener.
Delicious.
So a scent unlike any other. It doesn't smell like cinnamon.
No.
It doesn't smell like nutmeg.
It's
cardamom.
Spicy and fresh and kind of exotic smelling.
A little bit peppery.
Yeah, I like it. So this is essentially a teaspoon's worth of ground cardamom dumped. And then we've got 2 lemons worth of lemon zest, which Katie grated. Very, very good grating, I must say.
Thanks, man.
And then we're going to add
Eventually.
So we're adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and you know me and spice and flavors, we always overdo it.
The more the merrier. Originally in the recipe that called for vanilla bean paste, we couldn't find any vanilla bean paste. So
It's America.
It's America. So we're using vanilla extract, artificial black vanilla.
So at this point, I'm just gonna mix.
In a separate bowl, add the flour, ground pistachios, ground almonds. We're using almond flour, salt, baking powder, and bicarbonate soda, which is just baking soda. We have ground pistachio. This is actually charming. You see how green it is? It's like green and brown, fancy.
And that's 3½ ounces of ground pistachios, which again, because we don't have any spice grinder, we used the blender and it worked really, really, really well. Highly recommended.
Yeah. For flour, 3½ ounces. Plop. 1 ounce of sifted almond flour.
Turns out it takes a lot of almond flour to make an ounce.
It's really light and fluffy. Need a pinch of salt. The whole thing. I'm not gonna pinch.
She pinched.
I pinched.
And now she has to throw it out.
Well, hush.
We're having fun, darn it. I flew in this morning. We're having fun.
We're having fun here. I love the game.
This is what living with Ward girls is like, in case you either don't remember or have never tried it.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
I would say most people have never tried it.
Well, I don't know.
By the by.
Anyone named Joe McNabb Dorn knows.
Oh,
Holla.
that's such a good point.
Yeah.
That was a ½ teaspoon of baking soda and a full teaspoon of baking powder. That is good for the dry ingredients. Stir until well combined, then fold in the wet ingredients into this giant bowl. There's white flour, there's kind of green pistachio flour and tan almond flour, so it kind of looks like we're making floured quinoa. Smells of grains.
It smells of grains. Nice, nice, love it. All right, that looks good.
Well combined.
Here comes the wet.
Boy, that is just unappetizing to look at.
It kind of does.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
It does look a little unappetizing, but it's gonna taste so good. Don't you guys worry, we're gonna have it with tea, as proper British tea would be.
Tea.
Earl Grey.
Hot. Well, we have all kinds of tea. We have Earl Grey, we have Lady Grey, we have Irish breakfast, we have English breakfast.
Okay, you win the tea competition.
Yay! So I'm folding gently, and eventually I'm gonna fold in sour cream, I think it's. This is a green batter.
Oh, it looks so good. Not gonna lie, it looks kind of nasty, like split pea soup green, and that makes me really excited because I really love pistachio.
I'm just gonna take this moment to question your taste for the whole world.
No!
All right, we have folded. It is
Alright,
a nutty little bread batter.
folded. Now we do sour cream. We prepped the ingredients.
1 3/4 ounce, also known as 50 grams.
50 grams, just under 2 ounces. So I have dumped.
Let's talk about this for a moment. This looks rather like guacamole or green chili salsa with a splot of sour cream in it. You know what though? This is gonna end up being incredible, and I'm gonna take back all the nasty things I said about green bread.
You're gonna love it. So we have a nicely prepared loaf pan. She actually has a loaf pan. Anyway, we have oiled it, and now we're going to dump our really good
Green
bread.
chili salsa.
It looks great.
I don't suppose you're brave enough to try a fingerful of batter.
Oh heavens, yes. Oh, sweet baby Jane.
Oh, I was not sure what that reaction was gonna be.
Oh no, this is gonna be really good. I'm so excited! In the meantime, we've gone ahead and set the oven at 350 degrees. And so at this point, we're just going to stick this in the oven for 45 to 50 minutes. And then we'll get back to you.
We may or may not be licking the bowl in the meantime.
That's a great
Because it's
idea.
really good batter.
I told you.
I
It's
stand
really
corrected.
good. All right, we'll see you in a minute. So the next part of this recipe is to make the syrup, the lemon drizzle, that we will put in and through the cake that's in the oven right now and already smelling amazing. This is a very tight little stove, so Katie has opted to go eat Teddy Grahams. I think it's a great idea. So what I have here is the juice of 2 lemons, which I will pour in, and I'm going to combine with it 4 1/4 ounces, 120 grams of superfine sugar, castor sugar, so in it goes. All right, so I'm going to start whisking. Yeah, it dissolves pretty easily. So what they say is dissolve the sugar in the lemon juice and then bring it to a boil. So it's dissolved. So now I'm going to turn the heat up to high to bring it to a boil. And we wait.
With Teddy Grahams.
Oh yeah, where's the Teddy Grahams? Okay, Teddy Grahams are gonna float on the island.
Is it boiling?
No. Oh my God, those are good Teddy Grahams.
They're the honey kind. I have boxes in it when those are done. What color is it? White, yellow, green? Putrid? Wow, that sounds like a bang up recipe there, Emily Ellett.
Puke cake and putrid drizzle.
Ladies and gentlemen, Emily recommends anything else.
No, this is gonna be really good. We're starting to boil, yay!
Briefly bring to the boil. Then
Okay, now it's turning clear. Are you happy?
Quite.
So we're boiling. We're turning it off. We're taking it off the heat. We're just gonna make sure it's happy. Please tell me I didn't burn it. No, I don't think I burned it. All right, we're now going to set it off heat and let it cool.
I feel like I'm in my best friend's wedding with the lobster hand.
Oh my gosh, say a little prayer for you. So before you get things out, no, you have to put it back in the oven so we can take it out. All right, it's that time. It has been pretty much exactly 45 minutes. And so we're gonna pull the cake out of the oven because we kind of cheated and checked and made sure it was done. So, yay!
1 take mime, 1 take Ellett.
Yeah, here we are. So Katie's got the gloves on. She's gonna do the honors, please. Oh, look how pretty it looks. What you can't tell on the video is how ridiculously good it smells.
Oh my God, it smells so bad.
So what we're doing now, Katie and I are each gonna take a toothpick and we're going to stab holes all over the place so that we can pour our drizzle in and get it through the cake. So,
Boy, this is satisfying.
It is.
It's like aerating, only tastier.
It is, like what you do to your lawn.
Yeah, the thing that makes everybody think your lawn is full of dog poop.
That's probably good. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is take our Drizzle syrup, which is completely clear, no. And we're gonna take 2/3 of it and just pour it over it in the tin. Here we go. That's probably 2/3.
Unbelievable.
The rest of which I will be adding the remaining pistachios. So now, this didn't exactly go evenly. I'm worried, I feel like we should make more drizzle because I think it all fell to the bottom.
Maybe that's the point.
No, I've watched enough Great British Bake Off.
You want a good bottom crust.
But you don't want soggy bottoms. Thank you, Mary Berry. Well, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. We're gonna pour icing over it and it's gonna be delicious. So now we have to wait for it to cool. Excellent.
As promised, MTV Cribs action. Whoa! Whoa! Get out of town! Bread!
And we're back. It's the exciting time when we get to take the cake out of the tin. Katie, are you excited for this?
I'm thrilled!
Yes, I think we're both thrilled. So she's going to take it out of the tin. In the meantime, I'm going to make the icing sugar that we're gonna pour over it. So what I've got here is like 2.5 ounces of powdered sugar, which I'm going to sift. We're sifting.
And I'm going to, in a terrified manner, flip this pan, this rack upside down.
You're doing great.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, it didn't go.
That feels real secure. Well, we did pour icing sugar in
remember
it.
that sugar crust I was trying to describe? I think we got some of that going on. That did not
Oh,
move.
wow.
Let me grab a scotch.
Katie's gonna get creative. I'm still sifting, sort of. This
Oh, my God,
world's
we're
worst
doing so
sifting.
well, and this is where it all falls apart.
In the meantime, I'm adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of lemon juice to this sugar to make, God, I hope this turns into frosting because we literally don't have any more
We don't have
powdered sugar.
alternative.
Ta-da! There we go. Oh, it's making frosting.
This is not moving.
Oh
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
We're hosed.
We're hosed. Oh dear.
Oh my God. I'm gonna get a flipper.
There you go.
That's what
Get
we're
under
doing.
it. Go subterranean.
Everything in the kitchen is different.
Yeah, this is still a new kitchen for Katie. She's figuring out where her own stuff
And we
is.
staged it for Phil.
Okay, we did kind of stage it. I cheat. You guys want to look at pretty things. I do.
Oh God.
It's all right. It's gonna taste great no matter what happens to it. No sweat.
I just hear that sugar loosening and I worry that the bread's like falling apart.
Guys, this is pretty frosting. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Yes.
Yes.
Every time I say that, I hear my fellow singer on the ship. Yes. Did it go?
Uh-huh. There was a sugary thwomp.
We have cake. We have a beautiful cake with very drenched sugary sides. This will be interesting. Oh, you can kind of see the syrup that we poured over it sort of got about 3/4 of the way through. Mary Berry is not happy. Oh well.
It's actually gorgeous.
It really is quite beautiful. Let's get a nice close up here.
Listen. Yeah, there's kind of a nice crackly crust. That shiny bit, that's all sugar juice.
So we're gonna drizzle the icing and then pour our pistachio syrup over the icing. So here we go.
Do you want a nice up close and personal?
Oh sure, Katie's gonna get all MTV Cribs again.
You know me. The streetest.
The streetest, is that a term?
I use the hashtag GDFR on this puppy. I got some cred.
What is that?
It's going down for real. Flo Rida made a song about it. It's going down for real.
I'm gonna turn down for what? Does that count?
That's Lil Jon.
I don't know. All right, so having done that, now we will take this amazing sugary icing goodness, sugary syrup goodness. And we're just going to very artfully, this does not look very artful.
It's okay, we'll spread it around with a toothpick if we have to. Boy, this has a lot of drizzle on it.
Yeah, I think I maybe saved too much. I think we need to try this now.
Okay.
Oh, we don't have tea!
Do you want to pause?
Yes, we're gonna pause this and make tea. Be back in a few.
Is it gulpable? Probably not gulp. It's sippable.
So, we're having lovely jasmine tea. And this is our absolutely to die for lemon drizzle cake. Can you actually cut? Because I can't. Yes, fatty stack.
Okay, all right.
Excellent. Woo. All right, that's probably good.
All right, we got 3 pieces.
All right.
That texture looks incredible.
This is not a soggy bottom. Here. Okay, she's being the dainty lady.
Wow. Wow.
It was worth it.
That lemon drizzle is so strong by itself, but when you put it with the bread,
It really needs all that flavor. We're eating something Mary Berry and Paul Hollywood ate. So guys, first of all, hope you're watching the Great British Bake Off because it's such a good show. Let us know if you've made anything from the Great British Bake Off and if you've made this pistachio lemon drizzle cake with cardamom. And otherwise, we'll see you next time on Gingham and Steel Bakes. Cheers! Cheers!